Hello and a very warm welcome back to the channel. Today I thought I'd take a look at and review Freshtunes because this is where I've been uploading my music over the last few years, making revenue from my tracks and ultimately helping kickstart my career as an artist. So first things first, what is Freshtunes? Well, it's a distribution platform where you can upload your own music to every platform out there for free, which is why I use it. Today I'm just going to talk about a few of the pros and the cons of such a site. Now, first things first, there are upgraded plans on Freshtunes, which means that if you want more data, you want more insights, you want somebody to review your tracks, then you can pay, and ultimately then they review those and help you get better in theory. And that's how they make a lot of their money, because people often ask me, when something's too good to be true, it often is. I agree. How do Freshtunes make their money? Well, firstly, there is that side of their business, I'm guessing. And again, I'm not associated with them, or I don't know loads and loads. But then I'm guessing as well, they also take a larger cut of your revenue that you split with them based on how many streams your track gets. Which, you know what, for me, given where I'm at in my music career, for example, it doesn't bother me at all, because it's so hard to make money that unless you're getting millions and millions of streams, you know, an extra percent here or there won't really make too much of a difference. The fact you can upload for free is most definitely fantastic. So that's their side of the model, which people often ask me about. There's also another side of it, which is sometimes I try and upload a song, and as you can see, I've uploaded several here, and you might get errors. Now, I'm currently on the older version of Freshtunes. There are two different versions, the new and the old version. I'll come on to the new one very soon, which is currently in beta. So when I used to upload using the older side of Freshtunes, the reason why I get errors is because if I was uploading a single, I'd have to make sure that there was the title single on the actual track title when uploading. So I couldn't say California Beach. I'd have to say California Beach single, and then they would remove that in the moderation process. Always making sure that your title and your artist name are in your cover image on the left right here that match your actual song title, and then ensuring that you have the right format of a WAV file for your music and all of those sort of things, and that you're labeling the genre, the creator, the language of the music and the vocals. That's how you get fully moderated and out there on Spotify, Apple Music using Freshtunes. So there are a few of the common problems I've faced. When it comes to monetary requirements and getting onto playlists and stuff like that, sometimes people ask me, if I upload via Freshtunes, does this mean that my songs don't quite get pushed out there to as many playlists? No. So I have a few songs out there. Now, there was one called Priority. Now, this song, Priority, which I uploaded back in the day, I uploaded it via Freshtunes in 2021, and it still made it on to a Spotify indie playlist. So the fact that we're uploading via free mechanism, I can assure you that you still basically get the same amount of what's the word? Not recognition, but the same chance as a lot of other places. Obviously, if you have an actual record label, I'm guessing it's slightly different because they may have connections. But definitely, I still get put forward to the editorial playlist while using Freshtunes. I'm just going to quickly sign out as well. Now, you would have also seen that I basically, on the older version of Freshtunes, in terms of revenue, that I made $31 in the last year or whatever it is. So once again, you can make money via Freshtunes. And then here is the newer version that's in beta of their brand new app, which is a very similar process to creating a song. I've got a whole host of different things that can cause your song to get stuck in moderation, a separate video. If you're looking here for that, then basically check that video out. But once again, a very similar setup, except this time on the newer version, sometimes the reason why you can get stuck in moderation is that your artist page right here hasn't been set up before you try and upload your songs. So making sure you set up the artist pages, and then going to your music and adding and selecting the correct artist for that song is key. The support can sometimes be a bit slow to get back to you, but sometimes not. So depending on what the issue is, they definitely review your songs very, very quickly, which is fantastic. But if you're unsure why your song is stuck in moderation, you might have to wait a little bit longer before they tell you the true reason for that. So overall, I'm very happy with the service they offer, given it's free. It's fantastic. But that's how you open support and requests. So definitely checking out those sections before you follow up and truly deep dive into why your song's not getting out there is key. So yeah, that's my rough rundown of Freshtunes. I'm trying to think what else people really ask me. So that's the main cluster of questions I get is, my song's been stuck in moderation for months. Is that normal? No, it's not normal. Why isn't my song being moderated? I've got a separate video on that, and we can kind of cover that later or in my other video. And then finally, people often ask me, can you make money? Yes, you can. When something's too good to be true, Is it too good to be true? I often stick by that motto and say yes. If something's too good to be true, then it's not quite right. But my experience so far, and that's all I can go by, not being affiliated with Freshtunes, is that I've had a rather pleasant experience. Once a song gets approved for moderation, it takes maybe an extra day or two to get live onto those platforms, in my experience, so like Spotify, Apple Music, and so on. You can pretty much upload per account quite a few different songs. So however, if you're a manager and you want to have more than one artist, then I believe you have to get a pro account. But yeah, that is roughly my rundown of Freshtunes. So overall, to conclude as a review, I think especially when you're starting out on the likes of being an artist, it is a perfect site for that. So I hope this helps you out. If there's any further questions for troubleshooting when it comes to Freshtunes, then let me know. But take care, leave a like and subscribe.